Hello everyone. Today I'm going to explain a movie called Avengers Endgame, which was released in 2019. So, let's get to it. Hope you guys will enjoy it. But first, please subscribe to the channel if you want to enjoy more videos like that. With his gun, he tries to kill Gamora. Then Thanos turns the bullets from his pistol into the bubbles he shoots. He then proceeds to take Gamora from there. Then there's the gigantic spaceship that arrived in New York. Ebony is here with Doctor Strange. Because Spider-Man and Iron Man are also aboard the spaceship, they are able to save Doctor Strange after some obstacles. Ebony is also left in the spaceship to die. Now it's time for them to start arguing. Tony Stark tells Doctor Strange that he can't allow so many people perish after bringing Thanos to Earth for this time stone. If he wants to take the time stone, we'll have to summon him somewhere else to fight. Because Thanos is from the Titan planet, they intend to battle Thanos by moving to Titan. Following that, Thanos and Gamora, who are in a war zone, are shown. They meet Red Skull here. The Guardian of the Soul Stone has been revealed. Thanos inquires of Red Skull, how did the Soul Stone come to be? The Red Skull then informs Thanos that the Soul Stone is the most powerful of all the stones. However, in order to obtain this stone we must make a sacrifice. It's a Soul Stone, after all. As a result, the stone will take the position of the stone. To make a human sacrifice in order to obtain the Soul Stone. And it is here that Thanos sacrifices his adoptive daughter Gamora. He obtains the fourth stone in the form of Soul Stone in this location. Following that, Thor, Groot, and Rocket are displayed. They arrive at a location inhabited by dwarfs. Because only dwarfs are capable of producing high-quality weaponry. It is said that after those dwarfs created Thor's hammer, Thor destroyed all of the furnaces in that location. And he'd only managed to keep one dwarf alive. Knowing this, Thor asks one of the dwarfs for assistance. On it, dwarf says, "I apologize. I'm afraid I'm unable to help you. If Thanos finds out, he will destroy me and the entire planet." When Thor tells him, "I will undoubtedly vanquish Thanos, if he finds his hammer." After hearing it, the dwarf agrees to assist Thor. As a result, they begin the process of developing a new weapon. But they learn here that the metal required to make that weapon, as well as the energy required to melt that metal, can only be obtained from the sun's rays. The sun's energy is faster, and if it hits that metal straight, it will be entirely annihilated. As a result, a filter is required to keep it in the middle. When they use the filter, it becomes harmed from the inside out. Thor then tells the dwarf, "Now I will execute a work for its central filter. You are free to continue working." And it's an enthralling scene. When Thor was acting as an energy filter for that source of energy. Only to get his hammer as a weapon. He gets his weapon in the end. It was discovered after it was made that it lacked a handle. Then Groot appears and places his hand on the hammer's side. Finally, a magnificent weapon is prepared. This weapon was far more advanced and reliable than Thor's last one. The picture then shifts to Tony Stark, Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange, all of whom had approached the Titan planet. Here is a message from Nebula to Mantis: there is a need on Titan planet. As a result, Peter Quill, Drax, and Mantis arrive. It is well known that Doctor Strange begins to predict events before to the arrival of Thanos. He calculates the number of opportunities they have to win from Thanos. He double-checks that there is just one option. They can defeat Thanos by using this method. Thanos appears on the scene at the exact moment. Who approached the Titan planet in order to take the Time Stone from Doctor Strange? Captain America, Bruce Banner, Wong, and Vision are shown after that. Who arrived in Wakanda with Vision? Black Panther was the only one who could lead them. They've all come to destroy the Mind Stone, it's revealed here. Then Shuri, the Black Panther's sister, declares to everyone present, "Yes, I can separate Mind Stone from Vision, but it will take time." Then those individuals say, "All right. We'll be fighting the incoming Black Order team right here. Until then, you can try to keep Mind Stone and Vision apart." The entire Black Order crew of Thanos then arrives at the location to seize the Mind Stone from Vision. Who were Proxima Midnight, Obsidian, and Corvus Blade leading? After seeing three of them, all of the Avengers concluded that they were in favor. There, the Black Panther constructs a massive dome. As a result, they are surrounded by a safe zone. When they realize that the Black Order team has a large number of people, and that they can attack at any time by entering through the back door, they decide to partially open the front entrance. Through this, the entire Black Order team will appear before us, keeping them occupied in fight as Suri separates the Mind Stone from Vision until that moment. The entrance door will then be opened, where the entire Black Order crew begins to combat Avengers. It is well known that Hulk does not wish to appear in his true form, because if Bruce Banner is forced to confront someone, he transforms into the Hulk. He basically keeps his Bruce Banner look. Otherwise, it is also stated that he had begun to fear Thanos excessively. It was also the reason he didn't transform into Hulk. He participates in this conflict for no reason. Then a spectacular battle scene from the film is shown. This was the battle between the Avengers and the Black Order gang. And the entire struggle is truly incredible. Then all of the members of the Black Order team, including Proxima Midnight, Corvus Blade, and Obsidian, who were in charge of the team, were killed. They are killed in this place. This conflict also includes Vision, who is a member of the Avengers. Then another hero named Thor appears on the scene. As he participates, he shouts loudly, "What happened to Thanos?" The entire Black Order team is terrified when they hear his voice. While hitting them, Thor travels ahead as well. After that, Thanos appears, fighting with members of the Guardians of the Galaxy squad such as Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and Tony Stark. They make every effort to remove the gold armor from Thanos' grip while maintaining power over him. However, Thanos is so powerful that he starts killing everyone. He wasn't going to let anyone go before him. During the struggle, however, there comes a point when the entire team catches Thanos. Spider-Man is also attempting to remove the golden armor from his grip. However, Peter Quill makes a mistake here. He inquires of Thanos, who has approached him. "What you did with Gamora was horrible." And he starts punching Thanos in the face while also hitting him with his rifle. As a result, Thanos is able to regain consciousness. He then puts on his gold armor and begins hitting all of them once more. And then he starts squeezing them. Then there's a big fight here once more. Tony Stark and Iron Man are fighting Thanos in this scene. Iron Man's suit was extremely powerful in this situation. As a result, a fierce conflict between them begins. While only a single drop of blood spills from Thanos' flesh, he becomes enraged as a result, wounding Tony Stark with his own blade. He then begins to victimize him. "Don't murder him," says Doctor Strange to Thanos. "Allow him to leave. And if you let him go at that point, I'll give you Time Stone." Tony Stark forbids Doctor Strange from doing so at this location, but Doctor Strange is forced to sacrifice it in order to save Tony Stark. He also gives Thanos his Time Stone. When Thanos receives his fifth stone, he begins to shout with delight. He then departs while wielding the Space Stone. And he landed on Wakanda, a region on Earth. The location of the confrontation between the Avengers and the Black Order troops. There is a debate going on between Wanda and Vision. Vision tells Wanda that if Thanos grabs the Mind Stone after murdering me, then I would undoubtedly perish as well. If you remove this stone, I shall be destroyed as well. So free me by removing this stone. Destroy this Mind Stone after that. It will be concluded that Thanos will be unable to achieve his goals. Wanda is now attempting, albeit reluctantly, to detach the Mind Stone from the head of Vision. Finally, she is able to detach that Mind Stone. Thanos appears as she begins to demolish it. He travels there and reverses the time here. That was the period when the Mind Stone was placed on the Vision head. He also takes the Mind Stone from Vision's head. And he wears it beneath his gilded armor. Thanos now possessed all of the stones in the area. At the same time, the word Thor appears. He then slams his hammer down on Thanos. However, Thanos tells Thor that, "Thor, you've made a blunder. With this hammer, you had to go after my head." Then Thanos snips his finger here since the universe has been halved into two halves. The picture then shifts to the Soul World, where Thanos is completely alone. There's also a younger Gamora who was there when she was younger. "Do it," she exhorts her father. "What exactly did you lose?" Thanos then responds, "Everything." He had to give up everything in order to obtain these Infinity Stones. He was head over heels in love with Gamora. Unfortunately, she was no longer a part of his life. Thanos returns to the actual world after that. Then there's the rest of the Avengers, as well as Thor, who came before him. With all of the stones in hand, he teleports to a new location using the Space Stone. Only the ashes are left. Then the universe's half population began to dwindle. Everyone was vanishing and turning to ash. After that, Thanos, who was hiding in a cabin, is seen. He was ecstatic since he had finally completed his mission. He'd wiped out half of the universe's population. Following that, Maria Hill and Nick are seen driving somewhere. However, they start to vanish from there as well. And here's where Nick grabs a little device from his pocket. And he sends someone a message. It is discovered that he has sent a message to Captain Marvel when that device is exposed before his disappearance. And it's at this moment that the film finally ends. So, guys, how do you like this video today? Please subscribe and share. If you want to see more videos like that, let me know which one you want to hear in the next video by telling me in the comments section.